Okay, welcome to lesson 1 of program 1 of Piano Fool's layer method of learning piano. So hopefully you have your printouts printed out and you've looked over them. And now what we're going to go through is the very first layer of the song that we're putting together with the chord progression. So the very first layer is the verse. So any song I learn, I separate it, by the verse, chorus, bridge, what have you. And the very first part of this song is the chord progression in the verse, which is G, D, and C. So how are we going to do that? Well, this is how we're going to do it. We're going to start by playing our G. And the G chord consists of the G, B, and D, just like it says in your printouts. The G, B, and D, okay? So the pattern that we're going to use for this song and the rhythm that we're going to use for this song can translate into thousands of songs. Is going to go like this. We're going to hit the G chord 4 times, or 4 beats, okay? So it's going to sound like this. 1, 2, 3, 4, okay? And that's it. So 1, 2, 3, 4, and since our progression is G, D, C, we're now going to go to the D. Now, always thinking of the MM method, minimal movement method. How do we go from here to get to the D, which is made up of D, F sharp, A? So I'm looking at this right now. I'm in G. I'm going to go, okay. I see that I already have my pinky on the D, or the 5, as we talked about the 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Using your fingers, if you give them each a number, the 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, I already have my 5 or pinky on the D. I'm in this position. I know I need the F sharp and I know I need the A. Well, this is really close. So I'm going to slide up and hit my thumb on the F sharp. I'm going to hit my 2 or my index finger, pointer finger on the A, and leave my 5 on the D, or my pinky finger, okay? So that makes up the D chord. It's the same as this. It's just what we call inverted, or in a different position. It's the minimal movement method. So we can go from G 4 times, 3, 4, slide it up to D, hit that 4 times, 2, 3, 4, okay? And now we're going to go to C. And our C chord is made up of the C, E, and G. But we're right here. So how are we going to hit that or find that C chord? Well, we're going to have to slide back down, and I'm going to see, okay, I've got a G here. Let me put my 1 or thumb on that. I know I need these 2, so let's put our 3 and our 5 on those 2, on the C and the E. So I have G, C, E using this finger formation here. So we're going to come out of the D, slide down to the C. And we're going to hit the C 8 times, okay? It's just a popular progression, and that will make sense later. So we're going to hit the G 4 times, the D 4 times, and the C 8 times. And that's going to make up our verse, okay, progression. So it's going to sound like this. 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, okay? So that's all we're going to do for the next couple days. And don't get too caught up in worrying about, the exact rhythm, knowing what the 4 counts, exactly what that means. Don't worry about that. That will all come to you, I promise. All you need to focus on is hitting this 4 times, sliding up to the D, hitting that 4 times, and then sliding back down to the C and hitting that 8 times. Okay? So that's all we're going to do for the next couple days. And then I will see you in lesson 2. So keep practicing, and I promise you it will all come together for you.